Hello world and dear fans, my name is Susanna. I'm the creator of Soulmate Debunked. I want to first of all wish everyone a happy new year. I hope that you're having a great start to the new year. But secondly, I want to thank everyone for watching my first video broadcast last week. I was really nervous, so I'm extremely grateful for all the support, encouragement, and comments. It means a lot to me, and I want to sincerely thank you. So I know creating these videos will get easier, but in order for that to happen, I promised myself that I will stay disciplined and keep practicing every week. So let's get started with this week's video. Our topic is timing and the one that got away. This topic resonated with me because I hear it a lot from people, and majority of us have probably experienced this at one point in our life. When you meet someone, but it's the wrong time or they got away. So let's talk about timing first. How often have you said, he or she is great, but it's just not the right time? Or perhaps you're the recipient. Someone told you that they wish the timing was better. So what we're basically saying is, how could the universe bring someone to me when I need to move, or I've got so many other things to do, or I'm with someone else? So we say and think it's bad timing because basically it's just not a convenient time for us, right? We're not getting it at the time that is more convenient or fit or better for us, pure and simple. And obviously the most biggest common reason for bad timing is just that you or the other person are already in a relationship. So this is either marriage or an engagement or some form of serious long-term commitment. So basically you meet someone new, feel a great connection, but right away nothing happens because one or both of you is already in a relationship. Or perhaps both people are in a current relationship and it ends with your partner saying, you're great, you're everything I could possibly want, but the timing is just not right for us to continue further. So bottom line, there is some reason or excuse that is significant enough for you or the other person to ensure that there is no romantic progression, and the relationship ends based on this bad timing, right? But I just also want to clearly emphasize that I'm talking about this topic of bad timing. I'm not referring to those who are already in a married or serious relationship. I'm really discussing this from the perspective of those who are single or perhaps in a more casual type of relationship. So let's break this down a little further. What other excuses do we associate with bad timing? Usually bad timing means that we have other more important priorities in our life for ourselves, such as career, moving away. We're just too busy with other things in life, or perhaps we need to look and feel better about ourselves first, or really you just want to remain single, right? So basically it's about our own needs and priority that takes precedent over the other person or a relationship at the current moment. However, I'd like to give you a perspective from the universe about meeting someone or being with someone at the wrong time. According to the universe, there is no right or wrong time, plain and simple. Our human brain and logic gives us all the reasons, as I've mentioned above. So first of all, again, the universe has no concept of human time. The universe does not know that you just graduated from school and you need to pursue your career, so that's bad timing to be in a relationship, or that you are too young or too old to be with someone. There's absolutely no relevance based on time relating to your human age or at what point you are in your human timeline. Does that make sense? So therefore the universe does not know about good or bad timing and how we rationalize it according to our human timeline of life events. So again, the universe does not distinguish good or bad timing according to our human concept of life and time events in our life. The key thing to know is that the universe, believe it or not, is always looking out for your best interest. It's sometimes hard to believe, but the universe does want us to succeed. Really, the universe conspires to make things work for you, as famously quoted by Paulo Coelho. So the universe just basically presents us with people and situations that are meant to help us learn and to help us grow from a soul and human level as well too. So I know that you've all heard that before. The universe is always presenting us with challenges and lessons so that our soul can evolve. But sometimes it gets tiring hearing that over and over again, and it sometimes feel like I've had enough life lessons. I get it. I really do. But you have to keep believing that one day when you look back, you will understand why the universe presented you with someone at what you think is the wrong time. When we or others have gone through the bad timing situation, I think after we've gotten over it and we look back, we always often say, whew, thank goodness that turned out the way it did. And oftentimes, again, when that happens, you will thank the universe. But ultimately know that you evolved, you grew, and you learned from that life lesson, right? So again, always keep in mind that the universe wants what's in your best interest. If you truly meant to be with that person, when you meet the first time and it's not the right timing, the universe will make it happen for you to meet them again. And it may sound like something from a very fairy tale, but I do believe that if we keep working on ourselves first and we keep evolving, then the universe will bring that person back to you when you're both ready. Or the universe believes that when you both need each other to evolve. In other words, there's something that you need to do to help that other person evolve, or conversely, there's something that the other person needs to do for your evolution. So you both need each other to evolve. It's really not a one-way street. So if you ever think you've met someone at the wrong time, again, or someone has told you it's the wrong time, smile and thank the universe. You have to truly believe and trust that the universe is looking out after your best interest, and there is no such thing as the wrong time. And if you two don't end up being together, then really trust that it just wasn't meant to be. Really, it just wasn't meant to be. Okay, so now let's move on to the second part of the topic for this video, and the one that got away. My perspective and explanation for this is exactly the same as it is for timing. The universe will always present you with someone or situation for your soul and human evolution and growth. If you think he or she is the one that got away, then I think it's really your ego talking. Perhaps you found them extremely attractive, or you had many things in common, or perhaps you really truly felt a deep bond and connection, and there was genuine care and affection and love. But for whatever reason, the relationship ended, and yes, timing could be a factor in this, but every time you look back on that relationship, you miss it. Every new person perhaps you meet, you compare him or her to the one that got away, until ultimately you will not open up to anyone else or allow anyone else the opportunity to come into your life. So the universe, again, does not play games and present you with people and situations, then simply take them away from you just to make you suffer. Any reminiscing or sadness you experience for that one that got away, I think is based on what you've lost because you don't have him and her in your life anymore, and you want that feeling or person to fulfill some need or void. I'm certain that in many of these situations there was truly some deep connections and love. Otherwise, you would not be so saddened and your heart would not be so broken for the one that got away. So if there was genuine love, then why would the universe allow them to get away and be out of your life, right? For that, I've only got one explanation to help you make sense of something like that. And again, it's the exact same as it is for timing. You may have love, affection, attraction, in a truly deep connection with that person, but that relationship does not help you evolve or grow on a soul and, again, human level. Again, you're probably thinking, if that's the case, then how do I figure out or know what my soul wants? I know that we want to apply our human logic and brain to get some kind of a formula or step-by-step action plan for how to help our soul grow and evolve. And as far as you're concerned, all you know that is what you felt was that you were happy and you were in love when you were with that person. So how could it be that even when there was love involved with that person, it is still not right for my soul and they got away? So it can get confusing, right? Again, don't overthink this. All I know is that you cannot force the situation. The universe knows who is meant to be in your life, for how long, and for what reason. Don't try to overthink it or overanalyze it. If you try to force an outcome that is not aligned with your soul, mission, and evolution, and you will most likely go through that same pattern of separation or with someone else again. So also try to understand it from this perspective. That person never really got away. I think you will only say and feel that if you can't have them in your life the way you want them to be in your life, on a romantic level, basically. So what we really mean when we say to ourselves, oh, he or she is the one that got away, I think what we're really saying is that we got along so great, we felt like soulmates, la la la, but we're not in a long-term relationship or married to that person. And so if they're out of our lives, then we say they got away. But what if that relationship turned into a close friendship and not a romantic relationship? Would you still say that they got away just because you couldn't be married to them or engaged to them or in a romantic relationship with them? Probably not, right? Because if you remove the idea of being possessive about the other person, they are or can still be in your life. So if you're open up to the possibility that the person we love and got along with so well is not our romantic partner, but perhaps can be a close or best friend, then there's no need to say that they got away, for they're actually always going to always still be in your life, right? But as always, I like to keep things simple and easy to understand. Regardless if you've met someone special, but they're not in your life anymore due to bad timing or in your mind they got away, you always have to trust and believe that the universe did this for your benefit. If that person was truly meant to be in your life, they will be, no matter how long that takes. But you also need to be open and accept the fact that they may not be in your life just how you want it, and that's usually on a romantic level. So they may end up just being a great business partner or a close friend. So, and accept that they were in your life or you met them for a reason, no matter how long or short that may be. And so in the meantime, you cannot sit around and wait for that person or relationship to come around again or for the timing to be right. You still need to go out and live life, but not just live it from a survival mode or daily grind, just going to work, going to school, but go out and enjoy life, explore life, be curious, meet new people, experience new things, and even if it's just at a little bit at a time, just small little steps, that's okay. Just keep taking those small steps, and I guarantee you that if you trust the universe, it will always, always look out after you and present you with something or someone even probably much better than you ever anticipated. So anyways, I hope that helps kind of shed some light into this whole topic about bad timing or what we think is the one that got away. Don't get so hung up on that whole concept or notion of why that happened to me and how could the universe do this to me. So you always have to trust and believe that things are meant to happen the way that are happened, and trust that it's always going to be in your favor and to your benefit. The universe will always look out after you. The universe is not the bad person here. So just release that and accept that, and somewhat make peace with that. And I guarantee you that if you are patient enough and you give it a time and you work on yourself on being happy, the opportunities and the other special someone will come into your life again, and that will be for the long term. That will be for the long term type of relationship that you're looking for. So anyways, thank you again, and I'm gonna try to keep these to a kind of a 10 to 15 minute video, but I do hope that you enjoy these videos. And again, feel free to leave me comments, feedback, and I definitely would love to hear of any perhaps future topics that you may want me to share on a video broadcast. So thank you again. Enjoy your week, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now. Lots of love.